steps. Take the clothes from the door. I wanna be free from myself sometimes. Let go. I wanna let go for a second. And I wanna know what it's like to not be afraid. I wanna let go for a second. And I wanna know what it's like to not be afraid.
All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. This is obviously not what I'm used to doing. Guys, if you follow me, I am always here. Yeah, see, average. I knew somebody would pop in and try to use a sound command. I'm not doing that. Not tonight. Not tonight. This is a lot different than what most of my fans are used to seeing. Again, I have already run a segment of this. This is the second installment tonight of Who's That Affiliate? And tonight I've got two guests with me that are going to be here. They are two that I have known. Well, one of them I've known for pretty much my entire life. The other one I met through the fact that I played Smash Brothers. And another crazy thing is both of them are women. Last time I had men, this time I have women on the stream. And if I could get a big round of applause and a big welcome here to my friends Xoiebaby and PvE Zopoles. Ladies, please say hello. Oh, I think y'all are still muted. I can't hear anybody. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
There we go. We hear one person.
Okay.
Hold on. Zopoles, can you say something for me? Nope, can't hear you. You're muted.
It was working so well.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. We lost her. Uh-oh. We're going to stare at her on the screen as she tries to desperately figure this out.
She's very cute, so it's okay.
This is the sponsored streamer, guys. Sponsored streamer. I'm not even sponsored. She is. Okay?
This is the Super Mario Goth Girl streamer and just the
Yeah.
the unpowered up. I'm sorry, I couldn't even finish it.
Oh my gosh. Vexy, I'm not doing that, by the way. I am not ho-yaing. You're not getting a ho-ya on the stream.
Wait, we're not doing a ho-ya?
No. Well, I might blow your ears out.
Hold on.
We've lost you, honey. Here, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Does your Video Ninja have audio? Unmute yourself on Video Ninja. Try it. No? Nope. Didn't work. Big darn. We've lost her. We've lost her. You know what? Let's see. Try leaving the call and coming back. Maybe. Oh, she's gonna. All right, guys. She'll be back in a second. So, all right. Let's see. Bet. Okay, so she's gonna reset. Zopoles will be back with us very, very soon. All right, everybody. Welcome in. Like I said, this is Who's That Affiliate? And oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Zoe, he's gonna make me do this. All right. Vexy, you wanted it. I'm not gonna refund you. You can absolutely get a oh yeah. Oh my gosh. We got the gifted sub, Ali Bo Peep in the chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, let's try this again.
Top tier.
Maybe say something. Nope. Still can't hear you. I can see your mouth moving. She is desperately trying, everybody. I feel so bad too. We were
You
having
didn't deafen yourself, did you?
I don't think, did she? Check and see if you deafened yourself. Go to your video and see if you just change the audio back. Change it to your headphones or whatever. Anyways, while she works on that, we get to look at her pretty face and her cute little laugh. Um, uh, all right, guys. So this is Zoe. This is Zopoles. Zopoles is obviously struggling very hard right now. She is a wonderful, wonderful person. You can't hear her. She's laughing. I know she's probably making fun of herself and us at the same time. I don't know. Alan, I don't know. Um, she's trying. She's trying. Now she's sign language. There's sign language in there. She's using her hands. Might be Italian. I don't know. Um. Anyways, so Zoe, please, while Zopoles tries to figure this all out, introduce yourself.
So I'm Zoe. I am a mainly Dead by Daylight streamer, but just about any horror game that you can think of. I will play it once, even if it makes me cry. Um, I have known. Are we using are we
You
using our
you are
superhero name?
completely allowed. My first name is on my screen.
Okay, making sure. So I've known Russell since we were like 5. So went to the same schools together for the majority of the time.
Yep, we have known each other for some time. Hey, Zopoles, Alan is trying to help you out. If okay, so Zopoles is just she'll come back. She'll come back. Like that's what we'll do. We'll get her back in here somehow, someday, eventually. But yeah, so the best thing I can see about the horror game uh affiliation is there's actually tons of opportunities and tons of different titles you can actually play. Um
Yes.
you obviously said you focused on Dead by Daylight. Do you did you try things like Phasmophobia or like Mortician's Assistant?
Um, so any major horror game I've played, with the exclusion of like the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre one, that one I haven't
There's
played
a
it.
new one?
It's Dead by Day, or no, it's Friday the 13th, like point two.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So it's yeah, no, it looks pretty good. I don't really know if I'll play it. Just because I play Dead by Daylight and I already hate Bubba, so I don't know if I'm gonna go into a game where he mains it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, biggest thing I have to ask is what was your road to affiliate? How did you actually get there? Did you start with exclusively horror games? Is that what you like? I guess that was what your niche was.
No, actually, quite the opposite. I played
Okay.
I played League of Legends. And I played Minecraft a lot. And Minecraft was fine. I think my first ever clip was one where I got blown up. I just kept running into creeper after creeper after creeper, and somebody clipped it that I didn't even know was watching.
Oh my
And
gosh, that's awesome.
yes, it's literally my first ever clip. It's like my camera was bad. You couldn't see my nose. My brightness was so far up, and it was so ridiculous. But like back in February,
Hang
I
on. Opals
okay,
is here with us.
so
I hear her click. I hear her clicking.
Did I fix it?
Yeah, she's
Can you hear
here.
me?
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Is she in the call with us too?
no.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Biggest thing. Just go ahead and if you're gonna be in. Okay, so she's in the call.
Yes.
All right. Did you mute
Yay.
yourself on the other thing?
Yes.
Oh wait. Okay. Maybe. Hold on. All right. We'll just do that. All right, everybody. She's back. Yes.
Yay!
She's made
I'm
it.
here.
Okay. So obviously, Zoe was going through explaining to us that she actually
Yes.
started the opposite of a horror like game streamer. She started with League of Legends and Minecraft.
Yeah, I did that for a very, very, very long time. Those were exclusively what I played, and I was on TikTok a lot, and I kept seeing Dead by Daylight clips, and it was mostly people just head-onning people or goofing around, and I got really excited. I was like, I really want to play this game just because I'm trying to troll people, right? And nobody would play with me. Like nobody was like there going, "Yeah, no, I'll play. I love this. This sounds great." Um, and one of my friends out of the blue one day was just like, "Has anybody played Dead by Daylight?" I'm like, "No, but please teach me how. I don't want to do this by myself."
Oh my gosh.
And
The
yes,
lone journey. The lone journey.
You're not wrong. I put probably 500 hours in the first maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months in Dead by Daylight because I
Good
got
God.
obsessed with it. I'm not
Good
even kidding.
Lord.
It would literally be from like 5 p.m. when I got home all the way till midnight, and it would be like that every day for the first few months until I nerfed it. But that's
me.
neither here nor there.
Not me. Could not be me. I would never. So what is the big thing? Because I know Zopoles, you'll be able to chime in on this too after you get a chance to introduce yourself, of course. But what is the big allure for you, Zoe, specifically, about DVD? What is the big thing that draws you in?
I like goofing people. I really like being able to spin somebody in circles and get away with it, or just do goofy stuff. Or I think there was one time where we all named ourselves Fluffy, dressed in the same skin with the same perk and the same item, and we would just go and nod at people, and they just are so stunned that there's nothing that they can do.
Okay, so you just went up and trolled people pretty much.
Yeah, I don't play the game seriously.
Okay, there it
it
is.
hurt.
There it is. There it is. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so before we continue this, so we can have a full-on conversation here, Zopoles, please introduce yourself to the stream.
Okay, now that you can actually hear
Oh,
me.
we're echoing. Hold on, we're echoing. Why are we
Oh
echoing?
no.
Hold on, let me find out. Let me see.
Oh no.
Okay, say something.
Hello.
Okay, that's better. Beautiful. All right,
Okay.
you're amazing.
Okay, so yeah, hi, I'm Zopoles or Zoe. I don't know. Wait, what do you want me to say? Like,
Just
I guess-
introduce yourself. Tell yourself about the
yeah,
stream.
I guess so. I'm a horror and horror variety streamer. So you know, I say horror variety, but DBD has a chokehold death grip on my life. And it's what I usually play. But I do like smaller indie horror games, so those are also played. I did pretty, I guess, fairly recently. We did Resident Evil Village, and that was absolutely fantastic. But for the most part, it is just horror at this point.
Okay, big question. Is she
Yes.
mommy? If you did Village, is she mommy?
Oh God, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
sorry, you heard it here first, folks. Everybody, the internet completely agrees. Can't say her name, but Lady D, 100% mommy. All
Oh
right.
yeah.
So, biggest thing here, and that's and for you as well, because I know you've been constantly playing DBD. What is the best thing about it? Is it so much so that you play with friends and you have the accessibility of like customization and kind of have the whole idea of like the thrill of you being in the horror itself, like you're running away from the villain trying to survive? Do you like, is it kind of like Left 4 Dead? Do you get to also be the villain?
I mean, yeah, so you can. There's two different sides because it's a 4v1 asymmetrical horror game. So you
Okay.
can either play as the killer, which they have a huge variety of killers, which like they're just fun. They have OG killers that they've created. They also have other ones that they have partnerships with. Like one of the most recent chapters is another Resident Evil chapter. We just got Wesker.
Oh my
We got
gosh!
Wesker, we got
Yes.
Carlos, and we got Shiva. So, and they're amazing. Like, I mean, Shiva and Carlos are just reskins for some other characters,
Okay.
but Wesker is so much fun and overall really great. And he's got voice lines, which a lot of killers don't have voice lines. So he's got like 7 or 8 different voice lines. Some of them are character dependent on who you play. But overall, it's really great. For me, I don't play very much killer, but that's because I have a very hard time playing in first person point of view, which
I feel
is
that.
only for killers.
Okay.
I actually keep I don't know if I'll be able to find it right off the bat here, but I actually keep a bottle of Dramamine in my desk, and that's motion sickness medicine.
What? Good God.
Because I get what's called simulator sickness.
Yeah,
So
okay,
anytime I
okay.
play anything that's in first person point of view, I have to take medication for it.
That's wild. I've never suffered from anything like that, but just hearing that, I could see how a lot of people do that. Like a lot of people who were like Gears of War pros who did play from that third person, like behind the back kind of view, who might have switched, probably had a lot to visually deal with on the Switch. So Schultz, what's going on, man? Also, Will Marmalade said Wesker can suck my grippers.
Yes, Whisker is, I mean, no, Whisker. Will is my static like duos partner for Dead by Daylight. Her and I play all the time,
Nice.
and they're actually in the UK.
I was gonna say,
So-
is this the British one? Is this
This
the...
is my British one.
Aw.
This is my sweet. And then Alan also plays DVD with us. But Will and I are what we call the single brain cell squad.
Amazing, amazing. So I can
And,
tell you in my chat, average there probably also shares a single brain cell because we play Rocket League. We don't have very many brain cells at all. Brain dead game, honestly. Schultz as well. Schultz plays Rocket League. He's a homie of mine. We met each other in LA this past year for the major. So yeah, he knows that Rocket League players also probably all collectively, the entire community shares a singular brain cell. Let's be honest.
Yep. Yeah, that's our running joke is that we have to figure out who has the brain cell, and it gets shipped back and forth from the UK to America.
Amazing.
And if we're both making shit plays, we're like, it's lost in the mail.
Of course. Of course. Zoe, do you have a static team partner or even a static team that you play with?
I do actually. Well, kind of. So most of like we have our regular like Dead by Daylight stuff, but every Saturday we do Drunk by Daylight, and there's always a very specific type of crew for that. And every single
Amazing.
cell of one of them is it's the single brain cell squad as well. Because one of us will be cussing the killer out. The other person
Dude.
will be like, "No, I'm about to die." And me, I'm just over here like, "Oh God, oh God."
Yeah. No. This sounds absolutely just like Rocket League comms because they're all like one words or like very small sentences. I'm left, right? Awkward. He's shooting. Like there's no, you don't need very many brain cells for that. So, I mean, it makes sense. I like this. What are some okay? Before we move further on to the the streaming aspect of your entire point of being here, what are some of the struggles that you face with a game like what maybe people who are new? What would be some of the struggles that you would face as a new gamer to something Dead by Daylight? Is the entry level like is it pretty easy to get a hold of and then also be good at, or is it kind of like you actually kind of got to know what you're doing?
I would say you can scale. So you typically start off with people who are closer to your MMR.
Everything has MMR. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's very thankful because I was absolutely like hot dog water when it came to like outrunning anybody, and I was just always the first person who was on hook first, and I'm just out here vibing, living my best life on hook for 30 freaking minutes it felt like. But when I was doing killer, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's not even motion sickness. It was like anytime I play killer going against anybody else, they're always very sweaty for no reason.
Yes.
It's everybody else's fault, right? It's never your fault. It is always the other person's fault.
I already said I was hot dog water at this game, man.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that's kind of it too, and that's something that I notice a lot. Like whenever I play killer, when I first started, I felt like Survivor wasn't terrible because you do have to kind of get lucky with the teams that you get, because even once you do get better in the game, at this point, God forbid you go solo queue, which means you just get 3 random teammates.
No.
Because you're either going to get absolute cracked players who are just gods at everything that they do, or you're going to get people who not even just hot dog water, it's just
they lost custody of the brain cell.
Yeah, it wasn't even just that they lost it, it was the brain cell got taken away.
So in the recent vein of the new Netflix craze, they got acided by Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh Lord, yeah.
They got knocked by Jeffrey. They got knocked by Jeffrey.
Yeah, and it's really weird because I don't think I've really noticed a whole lot of in between as far as that goes. You're again either cracked or just trash. But I feel like killer is probably definitely harder to get a hold on, especially because the killers are so incredibly different
Okay.
because you've got long range killers, you've got short range killers, you've got killers that speed up depending on what their secondary attack is. And overall, like there's a lot to keep track of as a killer
Okay.
because you're not just watching somebody run, you're following their scratch marks, which just puts a whole lot of red marks all over the ground, all over the walls. You've got to keep track of generators. You've got to keep track of how many hooks that you've done. There's a lot that goes into doing killer, and it's difficult and it's kind of overwhelming the first few times that you do it.
That's kind of wild. Okay, so Alan also says there are 10 licensed killers from movies if anyone's interested. Who are like? Well, you said someone. You said Wesker is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You said Carlos and Shiva. They're reskins, but are they part of this group or?
Well, they're not killers, so those are
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
those are be survivors.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
They're only killers if they're solo queue. Then they just kill me on a hook.
Exactly.
There's
And
Freddy, Michael, Ghosty,
is
Onryo,
Ghost
the
is
ring.
Ghosty Ghostface?
Yes.
Okay.
This
Those are the
dude.
ones I can think of.
Nice. Yeah, Ghostface.
Nemesis from Resident Evil as well.
That's beautiful. Okay, I love both of those actually. Oh my god.
Pig from Saw, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You also have
Bird-
Bubba from Chainsaw Massacre.
Bird Mummy. What is Bird Mummy?
Bird
She's
Mummy is she's hot, but she's an OG killer.
Okay.
So she's not part of the licensed crew. She's very tall. She's got ink kind of
Nope.
claws.
I'm already out. Nope.
Yeah, and she can make birds and like send them at you too. It's just, she's very, very cool.
Okay, yeah. Of course, Dead by Daylight has to have Pyramid Head, 100%.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, and Demogorgon too. Yeah, I forgot
Yes,
about that.
Yeah,
Demogorgon.
oh my gosh. All right, so this game's not kind of cool, honestly. I'm not a horror game fan. There's a clip that I have of me playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and oh my god. Okay, so I did beat the first one, but there's a clip where, speaking of like bird mummy or an animal, Bunny scared the fucking shit out of me. Got me so I'll send you guys the clip after all this. But yeah,
Please.
like Bunny scared the absolute fucking shit out of me. I had the lights all turned up. Like I had the whole thing going, whole mood. And good lord, I was like, okay, no wonder this game is terrifying. So, but what is the biggest struggle as two people who are affiliated? I mean, you are being sponsored, you're still affiliated. What is the biggest struggle with streaming horror games? Is it a saturated market?
I feel like it's fairly saturated. I mean, it kind of just depends. I mean, I think especially if you're looking at like I guess like more scoped in on like Dead by Daylight,
Mhm.
it's fairly saturated, but I also feel like it's more so people have the streamers that they go to.
Okay.
People have the streamers that they have watched for a while and they've kind of just very much latched onto as this is my Dead by Daylight streamer.
Okay.
And that can be both good and bad for those streamers because I knew somebody who did Dead by Daylight 100%. And then as soon as he started going to more variety things, he lost a ton of viewers.
Yeah.
So I think as far as like if you focus something more on like Dead by Daylight, it can be harder to get people in. But I do find that whenever I play just any other horror game, that it's not quite as hard to get people in.
Okay. Zoe, what's your take?
I would say it's pretty similar, honestly. I do mainly Dead by Daylight just because, like I said, I got obsessed with that game. And I played it just so much. And my first ever affiliate stream, because I was just streaming like nonstop, like 3 days a week until I hit affiliate. My first ever affiliate
The
stream, I was like,
grind.
we're gonna do
Yeah.
it was a grind, yeah. And I had to do like was it like 12, 20 hours, something like that to get to affiliate. And the first thing that I did was like, all right, then we're gonna celebrate Drunk by Daylight stream. And then it became a thing that people expected. So now I'm borderline alcoholic because I can't just not do drunk by daylight because people come in for that, and I'm like, ah, crud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
it's so much fun too doing the drunk
Yes.
by daylight. I mean,
It's
honestly,
so
I'd
fun.
I'd be down to like join you one of these Saturdays if you have a
Please
spot
do.
open.
Please do. Let's get Russell into this game, and we'll just go
bro,
ahead and get
hold
him
on.
drunk by daylight.
Okay, so Saturdays, the big thing about Saturdays is it's my only off day, so that can't happen. We'll have to choose another day, but hey, I am 10,000% down to actually get in on this and try. I'm down. I will get
Fair.
the
Hell
game and
yeah.
I will try.
All
But
right, fucked up Fridays it is then.
oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay, so all right. Another big question is moving on from just the game part before we come back to it. Obviously, Zoe, you told Zopoles and I before the stream started, there were some things that you don't talk about, and there's for obvious reasons why.
Correct.
What are the biggest challenges? Oh my God, Michael!
He's literally sitting.
Yeah. I
next
saw the
to
chair
me.
move. I saw the chair move. Okay, so yeah, Zoe. By the way, Zopol is her husband. That's Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the biggest thing. What is the biggest struggle being a female streamer? Like right now, off the top of your head, what are some of the biggest struggles that you face coming into this realm? Like what do you think some of the hardships are?
Oh, I've got a really good one. The creepy people. You know how many times I've gotten DMs about OnlyFans, and I'm like, "Sir, I'm just trying to play horror games."
I figured that was the thing. I didn't want to like be
Yeah.
that guy. I do know. Okay, so I do know how Zopoles kind of supplements. Her husband is quite literally in the stream as a mod, and for the most part, every time I've popped in, and he's always there. I've never had I've never streamed that I've popped into Zopoles and he's not there somehow. So I feel like because I know what's her name, Amanaroth or Monroth or whatever the hell her name is. Amaroth, yeah. So
Yep.
obviously that doesn't really do a good name for you guys because y'all are just casual gamers. Y'all are just trying to game and have fun and put on some good content. And she's out here in a micro bikini, in a inflatable pool in her house, playing this the same game you are, but because half her ass is hanging out, I popped into one stream one time just to see if what people said was true. She wasn't even on the fucking screen, and her sub count was just skyrocketing. She wasn't even there. She wasn't even on the stream. It was a message that says, "I will be back in a micro bikini," and it just subs. The whole chat was not even words; it was subs.
Well, and I
Nice.
think though that's also something very different too, because I mean, and also I'm gonna be honest, I think that she's a fucking genius. She has figured out a market in which she can profit. And I think it's also a power move for her too, because she is only sexualizing herself. And I think that's the power over it of she is handling what kind of sexualization is going on.
Okay.
And I don't even think that it's something that maybe she's doing to hurt other female streamers. I really think that it is the audience's issue.
That's fair.
Because
That's fair.
they don't understand how to go into one streamer's platform where they are a little bit more sexualized, but that's because that's something that they purposefully do, versus other streamers, like us, who are literally here just to entertain, just to have a good time, just to play our video games, and I think it's just them just being like, well, you're a girl on Twitch, so you must do the same thing. So where's your OnlyFans? And it's like, that doesn't have anything to, those two things don't correlate.
Those are not synonymous.
Literally.
Don't get me wrong here, though. So I have done stuff as clickbait to be funny.
Okay.
Yes.
I talked about doing a cauldron stream instead of a hot tub stream.
Oh my god.
And
Ooh.
dude, hear me out. I wasn't actually.
That's-
I'm not about to take off my clothes. But what I was going to say I was gonna put dry ice in it,
Okay.
and we were gonna sit at the bottom and play video games because I found a lifetime one, a life-size one. It's only $200 to rent it, right? And I was
Okay,
like,
hang
that
on.
would be
Hang on. Get
hilarious.
the checkbook out. Hold up. Hold on.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It's like
Cauldron Stream. I was like, for Halloween, let's go.
it's like the 12-foot skeleton you have to have in your front yard, and nobody wants
Yes.
to actually buy it for you. But
I
you,
want
but
that skeleton so bad.
right, okay.
Me too.
Okay. There also, side note,
There-
because of my real job, I'll go find the house. He's got 3 of them, and 2 of them light up. I'll snag a picture for you. It's amazing. But that's okay. I like your idea, and I like the clickbait idea because you knew exactly what you were doing going into. It was a ploy, but your community, I feel like 100% like knew what was going on. It's the people who pop in and they're like, okay, where is it? Right?
Yeah.
It's the creepers that you're talking about that pop in and they're just like, what, who are you? Why?
Well, not just that. I actually have a really good story about this one too. I made a joke about I did a feet stream, quote unquote, but it wasn't a foot feet stream. What it was I was running Dead by Daylight and it was only running feet perks.
Oh my god.
I love that.
It was one of my clickbait ones, right?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun, and I had a random dude who was already a little weird towards me, but like I don't kick people out for being weird. I kick you out for being like inappropriate. And so he was just being a little weird, and he started telling everybody that I was sending him pictures of my actual feet, and that's what this stream was. And I was like, "How dare you?"
How dare you how dare you infringe on my business?
I'm
Right?
telling you, I'm
Like-
like, bro, I charge for that. I'm not
was
sending that
gonna
out for free.
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, and that's also like a running joke that I have. I'm like, nothing's for free. I'm not wearing a super low shirt because I don't get paid for that.
Right.
I'm
But
not
if you,
getting paid for that.
but if you sub,
But here's the thing. Here's the thing is that some people, because I have had messages, and that's the thing is I don't know who they are like in stream. But I'm not very nice to these people when they do that.
yeah, I could
Because I'm like-
see it. I could see it.
I'm like, I said, don't take advantage of the fact that I do make sexual jokes because it's funny. Saying boobs makes me laugh. So
I hate the way
but,
you
like-
said that. Your face and everything. I hate that.
yeah, but that's the thing is that I have had people who are like, so do you have like an OnlyFans? And I'm like, no, sorry, I don't. And they're like, well, what if I donated to you? It's like, bitch, I can't be bought.
Yeah.
And also, if I did want to make an OnlyFans, then you know what, that's my business, and not everybody has to have access to it.
Correct.
But that's the thing is that I have absolutely no problem ripping into these people and then immediately banning them.
Yeah, and that's and I mean that's something about the platform that I've noticed is y'all get a lot of shit. Like plain and simple. Y'all just catch a lot of flack for literally just being some gamers. Like and I mean Will is saying they'll ban them, which is hilarious. I'm sure Will
Will is one of my mods.
I was going to say Will is probably quick with that ban
yeah.
hammer. So,
Mhm.
and I mean of course I'm sure Michael gets a laugh out of it too before he does
Yes.
anything. Like he's just like, they're really trying, aren't they? But I mean, Zoe, do you have some mods who help you out like that?
I do. I have 2 or 3 of them that kind of rotate out. Not everybody is there. Sometimes I have to do my own heavy lifting to get them out of here.
Yeah.
But most of the time, what it is like I've had people who've come in and immediately been like hella weird. And I literally just send a message to one of my mods who's usually off work by the time that I'm off. I'm like, hey, I know you're not in my stream. Can you come ban this dude? Because I can't ban people. It makes me, because they know I'm banning them, and I know that they know I'm banning them. And I am not a confrontational person. So I make other people be confrontational for me.
They know that I know that they know.
And
Yeah.
see, I am the opposite. I will ban somebody and then just stare into the screen like, yeah.
oh
Type
yeah.
in chat now. Type
Go
in chat
ahead.
now. See if you can.
All right, can you pass
ask
me
for
some
me
of
to
those
unban you.
cojones? Great.
Oh
You
my
could just pass me some of those cojones, I would be very grateful.
Yeah, and and that's the thing is that like I think another thing like I like Zoe, I don't know if you've run into this. Has anybody tried to talk to you like you're their therapist?
God.
Constantly. Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's the
yes.
mommy vibes. Once you give out any kind of mommy
Yeah.
vibes, like people come to you about like I had the one dude who was like, I cheated on my wife, and I was like, that's a wild thing to talk about.
Did it say
That's
first
a
time
wild
chatter?
thing.
Did it say first time chatter too?
No, no, no.
Okay, okay.
They
I was
all
like,
messaged
bro
me.
just dropped in. It was like, yeah, I cheated on my wife.
Yeah, no, he just messaged me and was like, he was doing some shady, weird stuff that was like, I did not catch on to because I am not a person who thinks that this is happening until I'm sure that this is
Oh
happening.
God. Oh God.
Was it
Yeah,
tier 3
it's
subs?
I will say my tier 3 subs great. They're wonderful. They're not weird.
Hey, you know
But
what? You
no,
guys, you're better off than me. I don't even have a tier 3 sub, so
I've got one. I've got one. He's wonderful.
amazing.
Oh.
But that's the thing is like so I mean I remember one specific incident that happened is I had somebody come into my chat and they had been there for a bit. They had done a bit of backseat gaming, which I'm not a huge fan of.
None of us
Unless I'm
are.
like,
None of us are.
yeah, unless I'm like, hey guys, I'm fucking stupid. What am I doing wrong?
Oh no.
Unless I say that, please don't backseat game.
Of course.
But
course.
it's one of those things where, he came in and then all of a sudden he's talking about he unaliving himself. And I'm like,
Huh?
this is not the place for this. I can't help you. And then at some point I found out he's like 13. And I'm like, I run an 18 plus stream. You cannot be in here.
Brother.
So I have to ban him
Yeah.
because I'm like, I can't do this. Well, it turns out he's also in another one of my streamers' friends, like his like Discord, his Twitch, and he's also another 18 plus streamer. So to get banned there, bro goes and makes 2 more accounts and comes into my stream. He's like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "Well, you're a first time chatter, so I don't, but I know it's him."
Right.
And so I just have to ban him, and I'm just like, don't do this to me.
That is
I am not your
ridiculous.
therapist.
That is insane. Oh God. I've only
Yeah.
ever had one experience where I don't know who was in the chat. I don't think anybody who's here right now is, but this guy comes in and he's like, yo, my girlfriend just like did this or whatever. She's trying to do this. I'm freaking out. And I'm like, homie, this is a casual Rocket League stream. I am with my friend gaming right now. This is not the chat. Like, go call the authorities. And he's like, I'm just freaking out, man. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, homie, get off of Twitch. Let's start there. I don't care if this is real or not. Get off of Twitch. Get out of here. Like, what are you, like, go to her? What the, like, what are you doing? And he just, like, tried to keep going. And I was just like, bro, please, whoever's in here, if you're a mod, ban this guy. Like, please get him out of
Yeah.
here. Like, I was just like, bro, this is, why do you hop into a random chat and all of a sudden, like, bro, I'm going to kill myself. Oh,
Yes. And then that's the thing is I've had to literally tell people before, I am not a licensed therapist. I cannot help you in this situation. Stop coming in here and doing that. Do not trauma dump. I have my own, I am already emotionally unstable. I don't need somebody else.
Yeah.
I have my own therapist. I
Oh.
cannot be anybody's therapist.
Right.
Reach.
All right. So that's, I guess those are like obviously some key issues dealing with it. I mean, of course, there's probably some other things that are, I'm not gonna say heavy hitters, but they're issues. They're underlying issues. Being, a female gamer in this, I guess, arena of life is what we'll call it. What is, how do I don't want to be like down with the patriarchy here, but like, is it, do you find yourself competing with other male streamers, or do female streamers compete with female streamers? I wouldn't even know. Like, I wouldn't even know where to begin that question. But that's kind of like the idea of what I'm thinking. Do y'all feel like y'all are in competition with other women?
Sometimes, and then I don't even know the person. I actually
Yeah.
had some dude jump into my stream because I change my wig all the time. I got a different hair color every week because I'm bored and I like spending $23 on Amazon once a week. And
Amen.
right,
Amen.
he random dude came in, was like, "You're like a off-brand minx," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And it's this woman with like 2 million like followers, and I was like, "Bro, no, I'm not." I was like, "Why do you think that?" And I started looking, and she doesn't wear wigs or act funky, and she had purple hair at one point, so everybody just always associates her with purple hair. And I guess I was wearing like a lavender wig at the time, and I was like so confused. And I was like, I don't even know this person. But I get that with like a lot of random like big ones. Like somebody is like, "Oh, you're just trying to be Volpixia." And I didn't even know who that was at the time either because I had no idea about DVD streamers. So I was just like, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not Irish, Will.
Yeah.
I'm not Irish. Oh, God. Coming in, Will's like, she's Irish. I mean.
But that's the thing, is like, yeah, I don't think that it's like streamers directly competing with each other. Again, I think this falls back more onto the audience, because I've also had the same thing coming in where they're like, I mean, granted, this is also again like part of like the sexualization thing. It's like, they were like, you'd probably have more viewers if you dressed like so and so. And it's like, well, if you would like to see that, go watch their stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bingo.
dress the way that I'm going to
Bingo.
dress, and I'm gonna act the way I'm going to act. And if you like my vibe, hang around. We'll forget your little step out of line there. If not,
you will be
happy
forgiven.
trails. Happy
Yeah.
trails.
Wow. See, I definitely have. I will never encounter that because if you come into my stream at any point in time, I am explicitly myself. I am very
Mhm.
like open about like how my stream is, what I like to do, who I am. I mean, dude, my Facebook profile is on my stream, my Twitter is on my stream, my Discord's on my stream. Like, I have a YouTube channel, but it's just like I upload and cut stuff to YouTube. So like, I mean, everything that I am is right there. I'm not trying to hide myself. I'm not trying to hide who I am, what I do, how I act, or my personality. And so like, the only thing that I am trying to copy is trying to be a high level caster like the people that we see on the RLCS channels. Y'all probably don't even know what the fuck that is. That's completely irrelevant to what I'm saying. But like, if I'm trying to copy anybody, it's those people. I'm trying to be those guys. Like, I want to be professional. I want to be a great commentator. I want to be the person who I expect myself to be every time I hit start streaming. I am not trying to copy anybody. I don't care who the fuck you think I'm acting like, because I'm not. Probably don't even know who that is to begin with, just like you guys. So I like, that is outside my realm. If I'm gonna stay a small streamer, cool. This is my realm. This is my circle. Like, if I become a bigger streamer, okay, cool. Then hopefully I become a bigger streamer because people just keep coming back. Like, it is not because I am I am implicitly trying to be this other person. And hearing you guys, like Zoe, you have the wigs. You've explained why you have the wigs to us. I don't see that as copying somebody. I don't see that as being somebody else. I don't think for a second, after knowing you pretty much my entire like childhood and my life now, that you would ever copy somebody else to begin with, because that's just not who you are. So, and Zopoles, I mean, we've known each other for a few years now. Homie, you're yourself. I mean, there's literally no other way to put it, like, go about saying that. You are literally yourself, and you have a partner in crime sitting behind you over there typing away at his computer.
Yep.
So I mean, like, that's, and the thing is, like I said, you also make that very like explicitly clear, especially in public. Like, anytime I've seen you, you're always hanging around him and like two other people, and they're also a couple. Like, I mean, there's no vibes that you give off that like, oh, I wish I was so and so, or I wish I was like this person. Fuck out of here with that, dude. But Will does have a good point. Imposter syndrome can add to it though, on an internal level, comparing yourself and competing yourself.
I think one of the hardest things for me is that I try to keep myself so separate from like my online self, just because I know that it's very easy for people to get a little too creepy. And
Yes.
my only goal is to like protect myself in any. I know eventually people will be like, "Oh, this is your name." Like last night, I have somebody that I've known for 6 months now who only calls me Zoe and has never called me by my IRL name. And I had two of my close friends who are IRL friends in my Discord last night, and they kept calling me by my real name.
Oh
And finally,
no.
yeah,
Oh no.
of all people, I'm okay with him. But he was like, "That's your name?" And I said, I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You don't know my real name. My bad."
Right. But that's the community you built that you're safe with, that you feel protected. Oh,
Right.
that's also I forgot to mention this. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. The term is ally, right? Both of y'all are allies. That's the right term.
I'm part of the LGBT.
That's what I'm saying.
Same.
Yeah. So like, meaning like outside of being part of it, you're still an ally. You still support everything, right? That's I'm saying
Yeah.
that right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I do notice a lot more female streamers are ally safe spaces for the most part. Like, I mean, I don't know about a bunch of big female streamers, but I do know the smaller communities are definitely like they're definitely very supportive of all communities and very welcome, and they want to promote the fact that their stream is a safe space. Like don't go crazy with the safe space, but like you can talk about some stuff in here and we can have a little chat kind of thing. Will same. Will same. If I actually call her by her real name, it feels so weird, but that's only because she calls me by my real name. So that is the only reason that we say that. But anyways, you were saying, Zoe?
I'm just pretty much convinced that any girl who plays video games for more than like 2 hours at a time is gay.
That's a fair assessment. Let's be real.
Basically.
That's
yeah.
a fair assessment.
Some kind of gay.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I have to absolutely.
You're on the gay spectrum somewhere.
Yeah, like
Correct.
you're over there looking at the stream like, hold on now, I see.
It's like you play like 45 minutes of Mario and you're okay, right? You play 14 hours of Breath in the Wild. It's like, it's me. I'm gay.
I finally figured it out. It's
It's like,
me.
I just thought I really liked Zelda's dress.
My God.
I
Oh,
always
no.
just thought the really tall women were cool.
Right.
When I
No,
I wanted
that's
them to
not
pick
it.
me up.
I was
just
looking at them.
cradle me.
I was looking up them like uppies. That's what Zopoles was saying to Lady D. I'm telling you, he was definitely saying that.
I was ready to be crushed.
Okay, Will, clip that. Clip all of that, please. Will, clip that, ship it, send it to her, post it in whatever Discord she's got. Make it your profile image for a while.
Top tier.
Want to be them? No. Want to be with them though?
Like, that's how I feel about Huntress. That's a bunny mom.
Oh my gosh. Zoe, I should have told you. I did a cosplay as Huntress.
I'm
You did
doing a
that-
cosplay in a couple months.
Yes.
Both of y'all are
I'm
hyping
doing
each other
Bunny
up.
Fang next. Look,
Oh fuck yeah.
I'm actually making my own Bunny Fang costume, but it's gonna be all black because I don't like colors, except for that shit. But
It's perfect.
So what is okay? Is that another thing that you guys do? Have you ever thought about? So I know you, well, Zoe. I know you like the idea of cosplay. I didn't know you actually did it, so it's really cool to hear that right now.
I do.
But Zopoles, I do know that Nina, she does a lot of cosplay, and y'all are really good friends.
Yes.
So I kind of associated like you were just automatically part of it, regardless. So and then I did see the Huntress thing you did recently because you posted it on Twitter, I believe. Actually, you probably posted it everywhere, so I saw it somewhere.
I think I did.
But yeah, so have you guys ever thought about maybe doing a stream of like the process, like the crafting process and like building process of possibly cosplaying?
So I actually did a stream like that whenever I was doing my Huntress cosplay. I did it whenever I was working on my mask and a few other things. And I literally just had my camera tilted more down and I just went over like the whole painting process and just kind of just did a chatting stream. I think I did it under like arts and crafts for like
Nice.
the the thing. But I mean, that was a lot of fun, and I do want to do it more often because I've got a ton of ideas of things that I want to do. I just need to start them.
Zoe?
Uh, no, because I actually do really bad arts and crafts.
Hell
Like, I can
no.
hell no. But that's just because I am doing okay, look, I had a viewer submission for what is my first October um stream as, and it is we'll call him a burlesque ghost face.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's the kind way to put it, but like I'm sitting here having to sew up because I was like, all right, let's go to Spirit Halloween and we'll get us a shitty witch dress and then we'll just cut it to pieces and we got to get the long arms and everything. And the entire time I'm like, this neckline is so Victorian, it's like choking me. So now you have to do the neckline, but now you've got these shitty holes in there because all you used was like a freaking dirty razor blade that was just sitting in the back that's dusty, not dirty like rusty or gross, but like dusty and needs to be sharpened, and you're out here just looking like a questionable person. I'm just gonna put it like that.
A
Like a
seamstress,
questionable
questionable
person.
seamstress.
Questionable seamstress trying to sit here and poorly stitch together this neckline.
You're out here looking like Buddy, huh? You're out here looking like Buddy trying to put that neckline together, huh?
Who's Buddy?
The Texas Chainsaw guy?
Bubba.
Bubba.
Buddy. Okay, but same thing. Buddy, Bubba, Bub. We're from Texas. Come on now. Like
That's fair.
it's the same term. It's colloquial here. All right. Like it means the same
He
thing.
tried.
I did. All right. I'm
I
trying to be a part of the
appreciate
gang, okay? I invited y'all
appreciate
here, and
it.
I'm trying to be part of y'all. All right. Let me in. I'm not your buddy, pal. All right.
Pal, friend.
But no. So the biggest thing too is obviously doing all that and like trying to like expand content on the horror side, cosplay side, whatever. Because obviously, I feel like if you did do that, you would have to like obviously center it around your already niche stream. So would that be like you did with the Huntress? You centered it directly around DBD. You did the whole cosplay. Zoe, you're trying to do the whole sexy as fuck ghost face is what we'll say instead of burlesque. Sexy as fuck ghost face is what we'll call it. You're trying to do the look at me, yeah, I'll crush you. But you know, I get that. Like obviously you say you're not exactly comfortable doing it on stream. Is it because of the meticulous things that need to be done, or is it because you literally don't trust yourself on camera enough to basically live stream a blooper reel?
I don't want Twitch to bully me.
What do you mean? What do you should like? They should be supportive. What do you mean?
Look, people are mean.
That is true. People are
Yeah,
mean.
that is true.
And they'll just come in there and be like, that ain't even a backstitch. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Backstitch? What you mean? It's a needle going through the cloth here. I'm just stitching. What?
They're
You
like,
mean
"How do you
backstitch? What do I
thread
look
a
like? I went to
needle?"
college for being a seamstress? Get out of here. I'm doing this
My grandmother
handmade,
was.
yo. Be happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could actually hold on, wait. I actually do have another talent though, and it is video game centered. And I just actually found one of mine. So I make clay models,
Nice.
and you can't really
Ooh.
see it. This is Chester from Don't Starve, 'cause another horror game. But like I would totally be down to do that, but it takes 15 minutes to bake the polymer,
Uh-huh.
and that would be such a pain in the ass.
You'd have to like prepare it and then get to the stream and then literally be doing it as well. It's still okay. I got it. Yeah, no,
Yep.
that does seem a little tough. I'll have to agree.
Yeah.
Have you guys? Okay, so within the horror thing, y'all guys have obviously centered around Dead by Daylight. Have you? I feel like Zopoles has, but have you streamed playing any other party horror games with anybody, or maybe a solo horror game? Like I actually played Little Nightmares. I played the Little Nightmares series. And that game is actually so much fun, really terrifying if you're like a child, if it's a child's game, because good God, I would not want that being what I see as a kid in a game. That shit's crazy. But like, have you guys thought about like doing something more like that and like expanding on the content you already have?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, I mean, one of my
Yes, I did,
favorite
Will.
games.
Sorry, Zopoles. Yes, I did, Will. Yes, I did. The game is so good. The
The
game is
DLC,
so
yeah.
good. Go ahead, though. Sorry.
Oh, so yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is I really love some of like the more like indie horror games that have come out just because like I feel like they have like an even creepier feel than some of the bigger games that have come out recently. Um oh, Caleb Visage, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bitch baby. I did not finish that game. I was
Same.
so fucking freaked out. I literally had somebody in the call with me watching me play as I streamed it. And I got to one point and I was like, I think we're done for the day. We're going to go back to Dead by Daylight. I'd rather get my ass smacked by a killer in that.
I have
It
to
was so
piggyback
scary.
off of that. I have to piggyback off that because she's in the chat right now. Flavian, that is my best friend, and we did the same thing. We streamed me playing it, and then something creepy happened, and we noped out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. Outlast is definitely a good one. I never actually played Outlast, but I decided to watch a bunch of streamers play that. I have no balls. I have no balls.
I only watched people play it too.
Yeah,
Just
no,
because
dude. Outlast is
the
terrifying.
camera,
I
the camera
know.
angle,
I
that I'm
know.
like, that's horrible. That's horrible. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to see
Ooh.
anything that's in that's in night vision mode. I'm like,
Ooh.
that's terrifying.
No.
Dude.
I think so, but I did play one game that used that. I screamed
Of
multiple
course.
times.
Of course.
It's a little indie game, but it's called Summer of 58.
Huh?
It's called Summer of 58.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be honest, scared the absolute shit out of me throughout the game. But by the time I got to the end, I was like, oh,
My heart.
it's such a good storyline. I'm like, I'm kind of sad now.
You know what? You know what
But
else
it was
is?
really good.
You know what else is a really good game, but it's more like it's more playful, but still pretty terrifying. Hello Neighbor.
Yes.
Hello Neighbor it's like Slender Man. It reminds me so much of Slender Man because you get stuck inside, you're trying to get out, and you are running away from this guy who's literally just gonna kill you. Like the whole point of the game is he's going to kill you. Like that's terrifying. Like, but it's so cartoony and like bright. It's
Mhm.
always light, so it's just like okay, kind of takes the edge off a little bit.
Oh
we
yeah.
we played like because before I started streaming, we had like a regular group of people, and we would play Deceit and Devour, which are
Ooh.
two separate games.
Oh,
But
I love Devour.
we're gonna be playing Devour either tonight or tomorrow, so I'll send you an invite. But
Yes.
we played the hell out of that. So when we were playing Deceit, because Deceit is essentially Among Us with aliens
Oh
that
no.
can kill you. Yeah, oh
Mm.
yeah, it's 10 times worse.
No.
You've got guns, you can fight back though.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
Yes. It's great. It's really great. You have to have friends though, and after we started streaming and everything like that, it gets a little bit difficult to get a party of like fucking 10 together.
Oh yeah.
But it's so freaking good. That one, and then Devour, of course, it's a cult game. And that one is a lot of fun. They just had a major update that came out, and then Labyrinth is a really good one.
Labyrinth is good. I've
Yes.
seen people play Labyrinth. That is a good.
I haven't gotten to finish it yet because I don't have a group to finish it with. It was
well,
so sad. Yeah, no, exactly.
Got you.
We'll play it. We'll play it.
I got you.
Gotta get the shout outs, obviously. Gotta shamelessly plug while I'm here. I forgot to do that earlier. But I didn't really do the horror games. It's not because I am terrified to play them. It is because it's being so immersive that like I get into the game and I'm locked in and I can't do anything around me. Yeah, like everything kind of just shuts off around me. So like the setting is what spooks me more because it becomes like I get zoned in and it becomes real life. So I'm just like, oh no, dude. Like I'm literally like sucked into this game. Like, fuck, I'm gonna be so terrified.
Oh yeah, no, that's the appeal
Yeah.
to me because I am a person that if it's not immersive, I won't play it.
Yes.
All the games that I play have some kind of something in it. I think one of the other ones that I have, look, okay, let me tell you my Steam library right now. I have almost 1,000 hours on Dead by Daylight since February.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. I have like 400 hours on The Sims, and I have no idea how.
Nice.
The Sims 3 specifically.
Nice.
Nice.
And then it's like 500 hours of like Don't Starve and Don't Starve together collectively combined. But it's like mostly just horror games because I like nightmares.
Yeah, I mean that's fair because it's one of those things. It's the psychology behind the horror movie, or like the gore movie. Like we are so drawn to it as people, like regardless of who you are. Like even if you're not playing it, you're still drawn to the idea of fear. You want to be scared, and
Oh yeah.
like you love that idea. Like you love the idea of like, oh my god, the killer's gonna get him. But like it's not you. But then you put yourself in that zone. Like you put yourself in the place of the person in the movie. And now all of a sudden it becomes so much more realistic. Like I mentioned before when you were having your little technical debacle, I mentioned a game called Mortician's Assistant. And yeah, yeah, see, I watched my buddy Brennan play that game, or on Twitch. His name is Dridgen. Shout out, wonderful guy. He played Mortician's Assistant, and like he did something. He was doing something in the lab, like on the body, and like the lights went out, and I'm like, okay, this isn't that terrifying. And then the lights come back on, and the body is levitating. And like, I got my headphones on here, but like for the most part, I can't hear anything really around me when it happens. But I can hear this like soft little whispering of this woman like literally like talking while she's levitating. I'm like, no, back on the table, get on the table, like, come back down. So then the light flashes, and she's gone, and all you hear is like, and I'm like, bro, what? No, do not go. He's like, bro, I got to. It's a challenge or whatever. It's one of the things I have to do. Like, bro, you leave the room, you're gonna die. And he's like, no, it's okay. So he opens the door and walks into the hallway. First thing he fucking sees, a satanic symbol, and the hallway becomes endless. And I was like, I'm out, dude. Shut the game off right now. Turn the stream off. Shut the stream off. You're not doing this. I'm not about to watch you do this. I'm here with you. Like, get out of there. Like, in the game. Escape right now.
Yeah, Mortuary's Assistant was like one of the best ones for genuine horror for me because you get a lot of jump scares, which like Five Nights at Freddy's is very jump scare heavy, and I wasn't really into that. But with Mortuary Assistant, I actually broke the game on accident.
Oh, good job. Way to go.
Like,
way to go.
Like, hear me out, because this one's hilarious. There's a part where you've got the embalming table in front of you. You have a door to your left, and you have a door down the hall. And the door to my left always has the light on because fuck that. I'm a little baby back bitch when it comes to the dark. Fuck that. And I turn around to do whatever embalming process I'm doing, and I turn back around. The hose out. And I'm like, oh no, so you're not going to do this. So I go to turn the lights on, and there's this little bitch who just pushes me down. And when she pushed me down, I just straight fucking up couldn't get up. So it was just me with my hand stretched as high as physically possible, and I'm laying on the ground. So like the entire fucking time I'm just walking, but it's like me laying around like 5 feet under the ground, just like sliding across the floor and picking shit up.
Did you watch the clip, Zopoles? Have you watched the clip?
Oh, wait, which clip? Did you send it?
It's in the Discord. It's in the call.
Okay, let me check. Oh, God.
Yeah, the clipboard was like literally all you could see is my little wrist all the way up to the top. Just like jacked up.
No.
Oh, no, I gotta watch it too.
Yeah, I want to see your live reaction to this. This is hilarious.
I'm gonna turn down the volume though.
Oh, it's going all the way up.
Is it Freddy's? Oh, wait, no, I missed the scream. Hold on.
She got me, dude. She got me. She got me, bro.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, so here. I'll share it with the chat. Here you go. This is the clip that I got by Five Nights at Freddy's. It was me.
That reminds me of the one time I screamed so loud that it scared my dog who was in the room with Michael on the other side of the apartment, and he was freaking out, jumping on the door, trying to get to me because he thought that I was in trouble.
Oh my god. Oh.
The poor thing thought I was in trouble because I screamed so loud. I was like,
oh, I've got a really good one for you. Hold on. So I am gonna send y'all this one in the Discord channel. But literally, I had one of my friends who sniped my lobby when I was doing Drunk by Daylight when I was very
Oh my
intoxicated
god. Oh my
Oh,
and
god.
played a
best.
jump scared Myers, and literally just spent the last like 20 minutes of that game scaring the absolute shit out of me.
That's
And I
amazing.
was like, it was so good, but at the same time, like it was so bad. Like I realized that I scream and then laugh like a donkey. It was rough.
Oh god. It's a whole
Oh,
thing,
God.
isn't it? Okay, so I like my favorite thing so far about all this has been the idea that I like I don't do the horror games, so I don't have the like thrill, the urge to do them. But I do like the fact that other people willingly subject themselves to the scare. Like you are
Oh, yeah.
purposely doing it, and because you guys have zeroed in on this niche of playing games like Dead by Daylight, you have 100% captured that. Like you get to capture that for your viewers, and like I'll be honest, Zoe, most of the time Zopoles is doing it. She's laughing a lot because her friends are extremely hilarious. And then at the end of the match, when she does something, they're like, "Oh, that was a good run. It's a really good run, guys. Look at this. Look at that." And it's like she breaks down the whole match for you, and it's like I just got like an analysis of a game of a woman laughing the entire time while her friends are talking and like, "Yeah, that guy was shit." Like what? I thought this was supposed to be scary. I didn't know we were roasting people. Like,
Oh no, see that's the thing. If I'm ever playing against somebody, I am more than likely we are more than likely roasting them. Roasting them or simping after Myers.
okay,
I'm just gonna be 100% honest there.
okay,
I've had
Yeah.
I've had multiple times where I've been in games with my friends, and Myers specifically has a power where he stalks you,
okay.
and as he stalks you, he's able to tier up, which means that he gets a little bit faster, and once he hits tier 3, he can stab you once and down you instead of having to hit you twice.
No,
Well,
nope.
he also has a certain power that's called it's his Mori.
Oh yeah.
And he has an add-on that he can use to once he gets to tier 3, he never comes out of it, and he can just automatically kill you, which means instead of just stabbing you
Will.
and downing you, he turns you around, grabs you by your throat, and pulls you up and shoves his knife into you
Oh my.
as he like stares at you, then throws you down.
Oh, it's an ultra kill. Like he's just it's the
Yeah.
finisher. It is
It's
he last
yeah.
girls you. Oh god.
Yeah, they call it their Moris, and each killer has a specific Mori. It's very cool. They've put a lot of work into it, and they're actually revamping some of their OG killers Moris because they're a little outdated and don't have quite as much pizzazz as some of the others.
It's about the pizzazz. We need spirit fingers. Okay. The kills need to have spirit
Exactly.
fingers, and if they're not,
Well,
they need to be these.
yeah. Well, I have a habit of when I see Myers of just letting him stalk me all the way to tier 3, and then I watch one by one as I get all of my teammates killed.
You are sadistic. You are sadistic.
Honestly, that's common for Myers.
Okay, so like, did I just hear you admit to sadomasochism on the stream? Like, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And
you have a problem?
yeah.
As Will says, "Stalk me, daddy." A quote from
Yeah.
Zoe, 100%.
Yep. I have absolutely said that at some point.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That and Ghosty. Ghosty is also a
Oh, yeah.
very popular one for that.
Stalking.
Yes.
Correct. Well,
having people just throw themselves at him.
Okay,
lust over the Ghosty, yeah.
Okay, so like, does he call at least?
Yes.
Does he at least phone you in the game?
He takes a picture of you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair.
After he
Okay.
stabs you,
Yeah.
he takes a little selfie with you at the very end.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, what they should work in is like a part where you have to pick up the phone. Like if he has like a Mori or whatever, you should pick up the phone, and where are you at? What are you doing? Call's coming from inside the house. Like.
No.
Yeah.
So this one essentially, and people love this Mori too, like because You get thrown face first into the ground. He jumps on your back,
Oh,
stabs you a whole bunch of times, grabs
oh.
your head, takes a picture, and then drops you. And
Well,
people
that's from the movie. Like
love
he
that
does,
one.
but he's done that in the movie. Like
Yeah, but here's the issue. Some of these maps that you go on to
Have beds on the floor.
have mattresses on the floor. Where do
I,
you think people like to get more with them?
I'm
Yeah.
saying, okay, talk about over sexualization of shit in the chat here. Like while we're talking, y'all are trying to get okay, like
We're
okay,
not trying to get you POS, we promise.
like
Yeah.
you're over here just like yes, kill me, please. I'm giving myself to you.
There's so many like that, yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
that's
There's a
so
lot of-
wild. That's so wild.
Yeah, it's really funny. Sometimes I'll be like with one of my other friends and I'm like, oh, it's a Myers, and they're like, don't you dare. I'm like, I'm just gonna stand here and let them
She stopped
and-
herself. She stopped
no,
herself.
because of what we call it. It's like what we tell each other. We're like, anytime he's stalking you, we
Oh my god.
will say
Just post it in Discord if you can.
No, post it
we'll
in the
say-
chat. You can say it in the chat. If you want to say it in
well,
the chat, go ahead and say
oh
it
no,
in the chat.
no, it's not anything like, oh,
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of, but we'll just be like, yeah, he's getting maximum suckage right now.
Oh my god.
We running from him, and he's just because he like slows down. He like slow walks at you as he's stalking. We're like, I'm trying to get away. He's getting maximum suckage off of me.
Oh my god.
Zopoles probably. Oh no.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That is
Look,
amazing.
I think the only killers that I simp for is the artist, which is Burb Mommy, and
Miss- hey.
Huntress, and
Astario in chat, I 100%, 100% believe she has audibly said that.
I'm
One-
Serio, and yes, I have.
100%. Sorry, Zoe. I was not trying to interrupt you. I'm so sorry.
no, you're fine. Yeah, no, like Huntress, and that's just because I want her to. It's the same thing as Lady Dimitrescu, and it's just because I want her to hold me
My
in
God.
her big, strong mommy arms.
Yeah, I mean, she is canonically just a big Russian woman.
That is true. She literally is. Literally, the whole point of
Literally.
the story. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Perv mommy.
Look, she's hot. That's one of my next cosplay goals is to do an artist cosplay.
Yes, Zoe. Yes,
amazing.
Will just absolutely loves artists.
He's my main.
Damn, Chad, it's Tuesday. Y'all, thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, bro. Y'all wilding out on a it's 9 p.m. on a Tuesday night. What's going on with you people? Go to bed. Like,
I mean, come on, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, we'll be playing a game, and like they'll be like, is he on you? And I'm like, yeah, he's on me. And be like, oh, he smacked my ass, guys.
oh my god.
Yeah,
no, that's true. And then when you're healing people, we call it butt touches. And then of
Yes.
course, if you see any hex totems, which is these fiery bones, we
Uh-huh.
literally just call them spicy boners,
yeah.
and it's fantastic.
What have I
Yeah,
gotten
and-
myself into? What did I get myself into with you ladies?
You got it. You
Yeah.
got into the simp DBD community, is what
I'm
it is.
saying. I
Yeah,
obviously.
this is just normal DBD community, because like
and
one of
so-
my favorite things for the
Uh-huh.
spicy bones is I'll go. I'm like, guys, watch out! I'm sniffing out the bones. I was like, I gotta find the spicy boners.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
sniff out the spicy boners. That's like fine.
I'm getting the
Yeah.
lore, bro. I'm getting the lore right here, dude. I'm getting
Yeah.
the DBD lore right now.
Yep.
The DBD lore is spicy boners are bad.
Okay.
Cool boners are good.
What
Um,
What kind? What?
The
Cool
the
boners,
blue.
cold
They're
ones.
blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So red bad, blue good.
Uh huh.
You're gonna have a challenge to touch 10 boners and destroy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
really?
and
That's a
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and like Will said, self-care, it's a perk which you can just heal yourself. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's Will says anytime Will runs it, and I'm like, what are you doing? They're just like, oh, I'm having a wank in the corner.
Oh my
That's
god.
amazing.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the survivors moaning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
First off, Leon does not have to moan like that, but somebody really went out of their way to make sure he did.
Oh, he's on TikTok and he knows exactly what he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen his TikToks, of course. I love
Yeah.
Leon.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that. I've seen enough to know that, like, okay, this community, these people, they're doing, at this point you're doing this shit on purpose. Like, you're doing.
Yeah. Well, okay, so somebody did say, and I was kind of laughing about this because somebody said that Wesker
Uh-huh.
just looks like a leather daddy Hank Hill.
Yes, I've seen that.
I do not understand why that isn't, like, more promoted.
But here's what I really need, and I need it from my dear husband. If you don't know this, Michael does an insanely good Hank Hill impression.
I need
I'm
to hear
so
that the next time I see him. I need to hear that the next time I see him.
And Wesker has voice lines. I need to get him to say the voice lines at Wesker's voice lines and Hank Hill, because I've had quite a few people who have asked me to do that.
Get a
And
voice
actually
recording.
I do. And well, then I also have one of my channel point redemptions is redeem to have Michael say a phrase as Hank Hill, and you get to pick the phrase.
Get him with the bull.
Oh, he does that. He does that so well. I mean,
Damn it, Bobby.
I think I actually have him talking as Hank Hill in one of these,
That's beautiful.
like a clip of it.
That is absolutely amazing.
Here, I'll put it.
Oh boy.
Here you go. I just sent it into
Okay.
the Discord.
Okay, yeah, no, and my computer audio is here. Let's.
Don't expose me. It's too late. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Ready?
So sorry, love.
All right. Whoa, sheesh! Mugga Mars got that drip, you sussy bugger. Huh.
Oh my! It was so quiet, but like I hope you guys can hear it. Oh my god!
Oh, it's so
Uh,
good.
It is so good. What? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's talent.
I mean, he's
On
so
God.
good with it.
On
He's
God.
so good with it.
Part of the reason why she married him, honestly,
Yeah.
was the Hank
I
Hill
mean,
impression.
granted, it was terrifying at one point when I'm laying in bed, it's 2 a.m., and all of a sudden I just hear him talking in the Hank Hill voice, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm practicing. I'm like,
He's practicing his lines.
right now?
Yes,
Right
yes,
now.
yes. Your biggest fear has actually been realized at that moment. You are being chased down by a killer who's going, "Oh, get back here, Zopoles. Get on back here. Bring that ass back here. I'm gonna get you."
Oh my god, that's so good. That's so fucking good. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I've told a few people I want to make a TikTok of him saying all of Wesker's lines
Oh my
as Hank
god,
Hill.
that is amazing. Michael, when you hit him with the fiber.
Oh my god.
And this is devolved. I thought this was gonna be a nice little interview. This is devolved. I have been given the lore. I've been given some background about cosplaying. We've talked about how Zoe is apparently copying a 2.2 million followed streamer. Mod me so I can ban Will. I never get the chance to. Nah, Michael, I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm so sorry. You don't get that. Not here. No, not here. I gotta.
Yeah, they're both mods in mine, and Will calls Michael the other husband.
Yeah, so I saw that earlier. I'm the better husband. There you go. Okay, there it is.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, I've taken up about an hour and a half of y'all's time tonight. I think this has been really fun, and I think it's been also very like insightful into the fact of like you guys do a lot more. Like, I mean, we can all say this for all streamers. There is so much that is off camera that people do not realize that we do, that we try to set up for. And I do know that being a female in this space is so much more burdening, I feel like, than being a man. So can I ban them both since I'm just here? No, Masario, no. You cannot. It's not gonna happen. But I do know that y'all go through plenty of struggles, whether it be on camera, off camera, like what have you. You guys do a whole lot for y'all's communities, and I'm so glad to see that y'all have garnered such a following. Like we've got Flavian Femmorte, or how do we say the name? Is it Femmorte?
You just call her Flavian or Karen.
Karen? Oh God! Wow. Sheesh. Okay.
No, the good Karen. She spells it different.
Okay. With the Y. Yes.
okay,
Yeah. With
okay.
class. All right. But
Yes.
you've got Flavian here. I know there's a couple other people that were in here watching from you, Zoe, and then Zopoles. You brought the squad.
Mm-hmm.
You got the squad in here. It's good to see that because the last one I did, unfortunately, there wasn't such a big squad from the outside people because Lycos doesn't really have that big of a following yet. I think he's sitting right now at like 180 because he's an Apex focused streamer and Apex is extremely saturated.
Very
and
competitive.
then from the community, from the DFW Smash community, Otto is focusing on like a lot of HDR. He's trying to promote a game that isn't necessarily Smash Bros. So like his stream is very, very niche. It's very small. And so albeit he has like almost 300 followers, nobody from his stream popped in. It was a lot of people that we all just know and they watched and we had a conversation and we talked about a few things and they talked about how you grow yourself as a streamer and how you do this and how you do that. Well, you guys have done that without probably going and looking anything up really. You just built your communities. And it's super cool. Like I'm honestly jealous because wow. Will Marmalade, I got the prime.
Okay.
I got the prime. Wow.
Prime time.
But I really had to do a lot on my own by casting and there are a lot of people that I've gotten followed don't even really come back. They just hit the follow and they leave because they're here for their game, you know what I'm saying, and then they're gone. So like, yeah, my follower count is, I don't know if it's much more staggering than both of y'all's. I know Zopoles has about 500 something. Zoe, how many followers do you have?
I'm almost at 300.
But that's great. That's
Woo!
great. And how long have you been
Hell
streaming?
yeah.
99. Since July.
Yeah, see, I've been doing this since like last summer. Like
Oh, wow.
like July of last year. So like I've been desperately trying to garner a follow. And Blue, yes, I know you come back for me. Hush. Don't do the broken heart. But I've been doing this last summer and I have tried so hard to perfect the craft that I try to bring to the entertainment side that I try to bring for the streams. And luckily enough, I do have people who come back around. I do have people who always pop in. They want to come see me, whatever. You guys have that same thing. You have Drunk by Daylight on Saturday. I know Zopoles has just her squad, and the squad always shows
Yeah.
up. And I absolutely love her squad. So when you get the chance, Zoe, definitely pop in when she goes live. You'll love it. It is such a good time. But it is so humbling to see you guys and what you bring to your own communities, because I don't do that. I don't do it like y'all do. Y'all are real organic about it. My product is organic, but I myself am not an organic streamer like y'all. So my hat's off to y'all. Out of all this, my hat's off to y'all. You guys have done so much work, and it is very, very apparent. Flavian brings anxiety. So
Yes, he
Flavian definitely brings something to the table. I love that. Mysterio, dude, he's labbing. He is labbing very
Yes.
serious Yoshi combos back there. Do not.
Is
I
it-
do
is
not
it
need-
Yoshi, though?
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's Luigi right now.
Oh! Divorce. Right now. Divorce. Get him out of the house. Get him out of the house. Take your ring off. Whatever. Leave him. Do not support that behavior. That is negative behavior. We do not have time for that here.
Oh no, is he playing Terry? That's divorceable behavior.
Yeah, no Terry here. No Terry in this household.
Wait, Luigi? You're okaying Luigi?
You don't like Luigi? He has
Not
a
in Smash.
strong mus-
Not in Smash. Oh my God, Zoe.
He's
Oh my
very
God.
cute.
Oh my
I
God.
play Smash characters based
Oh
on
my
how
God.
cute they are. That's why I only play
He's back
Kirby.
there playing Smash Bros and probably trying to pee on somebody. Okay.
Honestly, good for them.
Oh,
Okay. He's back there playing a character that like probably. I'm just trying to pick up an honest character. Bro, I'm ending this. I'm ending this. I'm about to just stop stream right now. No goodbyes, no send off, no nothing. What? Get him out of here. Unplug his computer right now.
No. Don't do it to me. This is a petty household.
Yeah, I can tell. But yes, Mystario, Lucina and Pit both exist in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They are the most honest characters in the game. Not even arguably. Fart in his face, Flop. Yes, actually. Ask him
No,
if it
because
smells.
then he'll do that to me.
Well, then you're just trying to smell it for each other. I don't know. You're trying to smell what you had for lunch.
It's free doctor's visits without the butt doctor. It's fine.
I'm saying. You're just checking for prostate cancer. That's what you're doing.
There you go. You can probably smell it. Probably smells like
Rather
tabletop.
not.
Her face. Anyways, guys, back on topic here. Back on topic. I am just so proud of y'all, and that's why I reached out. I am so proud to see what you guys bring to the table as streamers, and I desperately try to pop in. I know Zoe goes live kind of around the same time that I do. Zopoles, you're usually not live when I am, so it's a lot easier to catch your streams. But I promise, Zoe, I will be hopping in very, very soon. Please send me your schedule so I can actually attend the stream properly.
It's very easy. It's just drunk on Saturdays.
That's a bet. I will load my phone up and I will be there Saturday.
Love
Okay. All right.
Ate until I'm nauseous.
Yes.
So guys, she's streaming it from 8 until 8:30, just so you know. But yeah, please guys, again, go. I posted the links earlier. I'm gonna do it one more time. Please, please, please go follow. If you have extra subs, throw it in there. If you got biddies, definitely throw them in there. If you have a free Prime sub because you literally have Amazon, because I know all you fiends out there have Amazon Prime. Yeah, you know where to use it. Use it on two lovely ladies. They do a lot. They really, really do. And I know for a dang fact that I don't do much. I just talk and yell in the screen. So y'all do a lot more. Y'all interact a lot. I just have sound commands. So I just yell and be funny and say ho yeah. I do the ho yeah. That brings a lot of people back. You'd be surprised.
No, the Hoyas are great.
Yeah, it's a 500
Really?
channel.
Does it?
Wait. Okay. All right, everybody. Zoe asked for it. She redeemed the channel point. Just set it up then. Set it up for me, Zoe.
Can I get a?
Oh yeah. Absolutely can.
That
You
was
will
great.
always get one if you redeem it. You will always get it.
Oh, I'm so
So
excited.
oh, no, I lost the sub. I have to go get a water, Blue. I'm actually gonna.
Goodness.
I'm gonna be. We're gonna be ending it here soon. But guys, again, go follow, go sub. Please drop into these lady streams. They're really, really fun. When you know what, and you see Zopole's face here. When you don't like seeing her face, she has a wonderful little what is it, a VTuber streamer thing? So I called it a VTuber.
Yeah, I've got a little PNG tuber. It's not as fancy as the motion tracking VTubers, but her little mouth moves.
It
and
does.
She's actually modeled after me. So
Oh, hey.
But
she's got rainbow hair because my hair was purple before this, and then it was pink before this, and then it was black and green. So I was like,
hey,
just make it
Blue.
rainbow.
Hey, Blue, you want to go ahead and ban the Sizzy? Thank you.
Oh.
before he got it to it, before he probably even heard it. Amazing. Yeah. So, all right. I don't want to get famous, Sizzy. I don't really care. I don't care about all that. If I get famous, I got to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Okay.
But all right, guys, that is going to be it for me. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank y'all so much for being here. This has been so much fun. It's been enlightening. It really has. So if y'all have anything else to say, please plug yourselves, plug socials, whatever you feel like doing. By all means, type it in the chat. If you want people to follow you, you can link Discords if you have them. I will not be opposed to that whatsoever.
I am down with linking my Discord. Honestly, I've got a lot of fun people in there, but don't be a butthead.
Simple as that.
Yeah, my Discord is kind of dead. I don't use it a whole lot. I'm really bad about keeping up with it, but all of my socials are on my profile. So go and drop me a follow, please do, and I hope I can see y'all in chat. And you can witness my regular saying, "Please, sir, no, I'm stupid." Anytime I run from a killer.
All right, everybody.
You just see me sloppy drunk. Yeah.
You see me slapping. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it from everybody here. We're going to cut it off. But until the next Who's That Affiliate and the next time these two lovely ladies go live, that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. And remember, if you want to play a scary game, you don't have to. 2 people will just stream it for you. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.